Leith, audits are a time-consuming process, but it doesn't need to be that way. Where are we seeing classic inefficiencies in audits?
There are really two main areas that take up so much time in an audit. The first main area is gathering all the information to give it to your auditor. The second main area is the cycle times that it takes the auditor to go through that information and get feedback back to the organization that's being audited.
Problems are now being solved because of AI, and this sounds like audit is taking advantage of this as well. Explain.
If your auditor isn't using AI in 2025, it's time to find a new auditor to help you do your information security audit.
So give me just a sampling or two of like how AI is really revolutionizing the audit process.
You're expecting the auditor to comb through very big data sets. It's virtually impossible for the auditor to do that without using technology, without using AI to comb through those data sets and find any common patterns. The second I really think is it comes down to cycle times. So as I mentioned, the auditor is combing through really big data sets, and it takes some time to do that. What AI can do is really help give you real-time feedback. So it cuts down on that cycle time to make sure that you're submitting to the auditor exactly what the auditor is asking for.
How is AI improving reduction in errors?
The error rate of an auditor is extremely big because they're working on many different audits. AI can help with that because AI can actually now comb through the data set, find all the relevant fact patterns, give the auditor inputs that the auditor can support and verify manually, and it really cuts down on the errors that the auditor might make in an actual audit.
I'm interested to know what you want to learn from our audience's experience.
I'd love to know what the worst thing about an audit is.
I would just say the audit is the worst thing about an audit.
But it doesn't have to be.
Well, we're going to be discussing that on this Friday on Super Cyber Friday. Our topic of conversation will be hacking the modern audit. And when we say modern, we mean, well, AI, because AI is now infused into audits. As Leith says, you better be using it in 2025, because if you don't, well, that's a bad situation for you. That's a recommendation, a threat. Who knows what it is? But Leith will back it up on our conversation this Friday. Here's all the information you need to know.